If you are a fan of sex education, then you must know Isaac Goodwin, the cute character in Sex Ed who instantly grabbed the attention of the viewers. But did you know that Isaac's health condition is based on the real-life story of the actor who played Isaac, George Robinson? You heard me right. So, what happened to the actor? How this tragedy affect his life and signing the contract for sex education changed his life? But in what way? To know all this, stay tuned and stick with us until the end of the video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Film Read for a brand new video. Everybody watches the Netflix series Sex Education with a lot of enthusiasm. With the highest ratings on Google, Sex Education is usually described as an excellent show with great direction, brilliant cast, and witty scripts. And among all this awesomeness, there's one character that specifically attracted the audience with their powerful acting. Isaac Goodwin is physically paralyzed, and not only the character, but the actor called George Robinson who played it is also unable to walk in real life. Before starting his acting career, George was an athlete who enjoyed playing rugby. As a member of his school team, he had been proactively into sports, but unfortunately, he had to quit the sport. During one of his tours to South Africa, where he was playing against one of the rugby teams, he injured his spine. The incident not only affected his spine, but also broke his neck, and he was instantly taken to a hospital where he spent 40 days in the ICU, followed by 5 more weeks in a hospital in Cambridge. The athlete turned actor became tetraplegic, which means that he lost his ability to move any of his limbs. From an athlete to suddenly being restricted to a wheelchair, the unfortunate event definitely took a toll on his mental health, until he ended up questioning the purpose of his existence in the world. After losing the ability to move, he decided to pursue acting, which was one of his serious passions. George then started considering all the options as he was unsure of himself. According to him, he did not know for sure if anybody would be interested in hiring an actor that can't move. Thus, going back to the decision of going to acting school, he decided to study philosophy. Yet, for some reason, he still discussed his passion for acting with his family, friends, and other people who had experienced the same trauma as him. With their tremendous support, he finally chased after his dream, and while his acting activities in the university helped him adjust to his new lifestyle, he also kept auditioning for the screen. Sex Education was only his second audition where he got the role. After signing his contract, he decided to put university on hold in order to grow with and experience his time with the Sex Ed cast and crew. He believes that the environment on the sets was extremely comfortable and nurturing for him, as the writers even changed the show's script for him. As much as he enjoyed spending time with the crew and being able to witness the development of his character, he received hate mail for playing Isaac. Due to the cliffhanger ending in Season 2, George faced the anger of his audience. However, playing his character really well does not necessarily mean that he is like Isaac. In fact, he is different from the character he played in a lot of ways. Yet, he still believes that he learned from Isaac, especially when it comes to being comfortable in his skin and self-confidence. Isaac is carefree and does not chase after others' approval, and that seems fascinating to the actor George Robinson. According to George, playing Isaac taught him a lot about self-assurance and validation, which was highly affected by his injury. Becoming a part of Sex Ed gave him a chance to break many taboos regarding physical disabilities, as his character is not built around the disability, but Isaac also does random things that other people do. Along with many other challenges, the biggest one George had to face during the filming of Sex Education was his physical intimacy scenes with girls. It became a huge reason to worry, as he was yet to figure out how his body worked after the rugby accident, and that meant trying something new after a long time. However, he overcame this challenge after a little struggle. According to George, as soon as you find someone you want to share intimacy with in an understanding atmosphere, then everything's all right. Well, isn't that right, George? His participation in Sex Education was enlightening for us all on multiple levels, as we realize that people with disabilities also have the same requirements, desires, and interests as the people who are not disabled. They can be parents, children, spouses, and above all, human beings with valid feelings and experiences that no one gets to negate. We must say, George's character has been eye-opening and interesting through and through. So that's all for now. If you enjoyed watching the video, click on the subscribe button to support our channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also turn on the notifications for future updates. We'll see you soon with another video, so until then, take care.